The two McLaren drivers are going blow for blow right now as Oscar Piastri has hit back at Lando Norris to take pole position for the Spanish Grand Prix here in Barcelona. And it was actually Norris who was on provisional pole after the first runs of Q3, so Piastri had to put it all together on his final lap, and boy did he. He put together a brilliant final attempt, really got it right and hooked up in the first sector, and the lap time was there for him from that point on, whereas Norris sort of said, I made a few too many mistakes in the first turns 1, 2, 3, and that sequence down at the end of the long pit straight, and from there you know you're on the back foot straight away and you're losing lap time that you're just not going to gain back later in the lap. So Norris rued a few errors but wasn't overly concerned to end up second. Piastri was on pole by over 0.2 of a second though, and that remarkably is the biggest margin between first and second that we've seen this year in qualifying. It's been so tight between pole and second place, even pole and third quite often. But on this occasion, the McLaren's just had a bit too much for the rest of the field. Max Verstappen in third, over 0.3 behind Piastri, and he set an identical lap time to George Russell. But because Verstappen set his lap time first, he will start third, Russell fourth. But it means they are the second row, directly behind the two McLarens. And don't count them out because it's a long run to turn one here in Barcelona. We saw it last year with Russell starting from fourth, like he will this year, and taking the lead into turn one because you get a great slipstream from the cars on the front row if you get a good launch and position yourself well. I think Verstappen's the bigger threat. The Red Bull looks better over race distance than the Mercedes does, but Ferrari in good shape too, with Lewis Hamilton starting from fifth and targeting his first podium in red in a Grand Prix. Obviously he's had success in sprints, but not on the Sunday, so he really wants to stand on the podium with that one. It's all to play for, and the start is going to be absolutely crucial, but right now it's Piastri who's back on top.